Stevie, where have you gone?
Excellent, I'm
There
here.
you
Where are you lot? There you are. Thank you.
Here.
Now, Mitch,
professional, wasn't it? Yeah.
If any of you lot have ever wondered at home who lets this kind of thing onto BBC One on a Saturday morning, well, it's the channel controller.
Ooh.
That's all I'm going to say for now, because it's over to you, Mitch.
Okay, I'm gonna say he is the man who brought you this.
We don't do tuna and sweet corn, we only do tuna and sweet corn.
I'm not with.
We only do it with it and...
And also this.
I want him sacked! I want him out of here!
Mr. Fallon, please, if you could just calm down for me.
And for Christmas, he's giving you this.
I have the honour of addressing the bearer of the name of Copperfield.
Yes, sir.
Wilkins McCaw. At your service.
He is Peter Salmon, controller of BBC1. He gets paid to watch 10 hours of television a day. He's got 5 TVs in his office, he's got 5 at home, he's got 2 portables, and Peter even has one in his car. Now, he might be head of BBC1, but in his 18-year career, he's worked on loads of different programmes, including Blue Peter, where the editor gave him one of his toughest assignments.
An item on cheesy leeks.
So, if you'd like to have a go at it, the first ingredient you're going to need is leeks. And a trick is to get about 4 leeks the same size.
I shall never forget it. I didn't eat leeks for a whole year.
He's the biggest TV addict around. He's the boss man. He's Peter Salmon.
Yes, Mitch, you better behave yourself. He's here, the big boss of BBC One. Peter Salmon, everyone better behave yourselves. You all better welcome to the show. Thank you so much for coming on. Now, you've had such a huge amount of success, as we saw from that. You started off in Blue Peter.
I did, Blue Peter. Well, it's really one of my favourite programmes still.
Still is.
Oh, I
it's
love
like an
because I know what's going on
institution.
behind the scenes, you see. I know all the pressure and the tension, all the things that go wrong, all the things that people muck up.
Yeah.
I did some terrible things, so lots of things
What
went
did you
wrong
do
for me.
on it, exactly? What was...
I used to kind of choose... I did some cookery items with just some cheesy leeks.
How many cheesy leeks did you chop? How many leeks did you chop up for those cheesy leeks?
40 pounds of leeks. 40 pounds of leeks 1 week. And I also brought some Newfoundland dogs into the Blue Peter studio, and they peed everywhere. I think I can say peed, can't I? On the floor.
You're the boss, you can say it and you want.
And the Blue Peter presenters, they skidded in the stuff, and it was a wonderful moment. I thought my career
We had a
had
dog
ended.
that peed on here one week.
Did you?
I think it was only the second show, which was fantastic.
Animals and robots, be careful of them.
This morning, right now, though, do you know what? Mitch has got a rather important announcement for us.
Yes, important announcement. I'm just filling in my entries form for the S Club 7, because this is BBC One, the station where the fun never stops. And now it's... Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
Oh, Mitch, I can see your house from here.
What are you doing?
What's that on the line?
Hijacking the balloon. we spent lots of lights and spares money on that.
Actually, brother, it's a lock. It's a lock, see? See the lock? See?
Well,
Brother, can you swim?
careful with that balloon. It costs a lot of money. Careful. Let the cords. It's not to be mucked about with.
Oh! We're down! We're down!
Oh,
I think I've heard me.
Never
Where's
mind
the controller
that,
of
brother.
BBC1? Be careful what you say.
So I have no idea what to say. Would you guys behave?
I'm
Sorry,
I'd
Emma.
fire you like in a second. Go away. Go away. Be good. Peter Salmon is here to take calls and questions. How is the robot Afghan doing?
It's coming along, I think. It's only work in progress, so give me another 10 minutes, 15
Right, well,
minutes.
we'll see it on Hit Missing Maybe.
I'll keep working on it.
All right, well, we've got a question from Catherine. Where's Catherine?
Hi. If you had to take one programme off the BBC, which one would it be and why?
Careful. The easy
Don't
one
say
first,
Loud and Kicking.
I like it, not Loud and Kicking. No, I love them. I love all the BBC1 programmes. I mean, they're very important to me. People work very hard on the programmes. Different programmes provide pleasure for different people, so I'm pretty happy with the programmes we've got. But that's a tough question to answer.
But it is important to have a mix, you think, of so many different programmes.
That's the BBC1 secret recipe, really, in some ways. It's the science and the entertainment and the drama, the soaps, documentaries. So no, I love the mix. I mean, that's what BBC1 is. It's the best mix of programmes in the world, probably.
Definitely. All right, we have a caller on line 4. Hello, who's on line 4?
Hi, it's Victoria Royal from Doncaster.
Hello, Victoria. What's your question for Peter?
Hi, Peter. How does the BBC think of the programmes?
How do you think of them? Oh, right.
Yeah. Who comes up with the ideas for programmes?
Well, it's clever producers, mainly. It's creative people. I mean, it's people with who kind of get together with other people and they mix together all sorts of secret ingredients, you know, the presenters, the stories, the structure. They're coming from all sorts of different places. The BBC has its own big in-house production kind of factory,
Absolutely.
BBC Production, which makes this programme. and makes most of the programmes on BBC1, but there's also independent producers out there doing things in kind of little corner shops all over Britain for us, so we're really grateful to them.
That's the trick though, isn't it? People in and out, you know, get a mixture of everybody and you get
Yeah,
them.
it's the mixed ecology, yeah.
Hayley has a question.
Hi, Hayley.
What's your favourite programme not on the BBC?
Favourite programme not on the BBC?
Oh, another... You must have one.
Yeah, I do have one. I've always loved Coronation Street. I kind of grew up with Coronation Street, and I always thought The Street was one of the kind of funniest programmes on telly. The other one I love is Cold Feet on ITV. It turns up from time to time. So, yeah, there's some good things. I mean, they've got to, you know, I like those things because they keep us on our toes. We say to ourselves, you know, we've got to make shows as good as that, and we get inspiration from lots of different places.
Peter, do you go up the A40, you know, you drive your chauffeur at the end of the show? Because my chain's come off, and I just wonder, could I do that?
He wants a lift, Peter.
In my office, Monday morning, 9 o'clock.
I think so. I think so. You're going to be in trouble now. You're going to be in trouble now.
Question. Actually, I've got two questions, Peter. One, what are you doing after the show? Two, can I have a kiss?
Line 2, I think it's time for line 2. Who has a question on line 2?
Hi, it's Matt Edmondson from Portsmouth.
Hello, Matt. What's your question for Peter?
Hi, first of all, I just am a huge BBC fan, okay, and I'd like to congratulate you on running the best television channel in the world.
Matt, what do you like about it the most?
I just love everything on BBC, but live and kicking, of course.
Of course. Well, thank you so much for ringing in and telling us that.
All right, I've got a question as well.
Oh, have you? Oh, good.
Okay. Okay, my question is, what is your favourite television programme on the BBC, and what inspired you to work for the BBC?
Well, probably the same thing that you mentioned. I mean, I love the great programmes. I like the children's programmes. I like the complicated dramas. I like the programmes that make us all laugh, you know, the sitcoms. I think my favourite programmes on the BBC probably are things like Jonathan Creek. I mean, I love Jonathan Creek. It's, you know, I never know what's going to happen. Alan Davis and Caroline Quentin are great.
Brilliant.
You know, every week it's a bit different. It's just kind of unusual and original, and that's the kind of programmes we should make.
It's not a perm.
Did you ever think you'd end up, I mean, being the controller? You know, when you started before, at the beginning, like Blue Peter cutting up leaks, did you think, goodness, I'm going to end up running the whole station?
No, it's a great job. It's a real privilege running BBC1. I mean, spending all that public money, doing all those things for people.
Hope you're all paying your licenses.
You feel incredibly privileged, so thanks for the job.
Brilliant. OK, we have another question now. Charlie.
Hi. Why is there not many money-winning programmes like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on the BBC?
Well, we try and do our own thing, really. We know that people do some of those shows very well elsewhere, but, I mean, our job is to do different things, so we try and be complementary to all that and just plough our own furrow a little bit. So, in fact, tonight there is a big kind of game show on BBC1 called 2000 to 1, which gives you the chance to win a whole year off work or school, and you get kind of double your salary and things. So but also you've got to help out with kind of some charitable work. So it's very important for us to do our own thing. That's great for commercial companies, but BBC1's got to provide its own thing for viewers.
As it does. Well, listen, Peter, thank you so much. It was an absolute pleasure having you on the show. Big round of applause.